The Holy Prophet Noble Drew Ali told the Moors, "I brought you everything it takes to save a nation, take it and save yourself." When he said that, the Prophet was holding up a Holy Quran of the Moorish Science Temple of America and a questionnaire to show us the books we need to save ourselves with. The Holy Prophet said, "I am going to stop the European from thinking, and start you, the Moors, to thinking for your own good." Sister A. Brown L. of Temple 25 said that the Holy Prophet said, "If you got people in the south, get them out, because that is where destruction is going to start." The Holy Prophet told the Moors, for the various lynchings and murders that were committed in the south is going to have to pay off, and pay off in blood. Moors that saw and heard the Holy Prophet said that he said, "What is all these people doing here? There is only going to be a handful saved. I can count them on my fingers, and have fingers left over." The Holy Prophet was letting the Moors know that when the fire comes that will destroy the wicked at the end of time, there will be so few people left, that he could count them on his fingers, and have fingers left over. Bro B. Jones L. of Temple 43 heard the Holy Prophet, said, "One day, they are going to tear down all the churches and take the bells and melt them down, and make bullets to fight with." Sister M. Tiggs L. of Temple 9 said that the Holy Prophet said, "When the Europeans go back to Europe, the climate would go back to what it used to be." The climate in the United States at one time was a tropical climate before the Europeans came here. The Holy Prophet told the Moors that when destruction comes, he was going to leave enough fine buildings, so that his good Moors will be able to enjoy them. Bro T. Booker Bay, Grand Natal Treasurer, Emeritus, said that the Holy Prophet said, "The European will not be able to remove all the wealth from the land. After he goes back to Europe, mountains of gold would be revealed to the Moors." Bro B. Jones L. of Temple 43 heard the Holy Prophet said, "Children, you are just plain rich." The Holy Prophet told the Moors that one day you will go to the store, and there will be soldiers there with guns with bayonets on them, and they will not let you enter. They will order you to move on. Sister A. Brown L. of Temple 4 and 25 said that the Holy Prophet said, "One day the European is going to let you down. You are going to have to put up a 90-day supply of food to last you until your brothers come to your rescue from the east." Sister M. Tiggs L. and other Moors reported that the Holy Prophet said that Chicago, Illinois is going to be our new Mecca. The Holy Prophet Noble Drew Ali told the Moors that Chicago is doomed and Detroit must go down for what they have done to your prophet. The Holy Prophet was unjustly arrested in both Detroit, Michigan and Chicago, Illinois during his divine ministry. The Holy Prophet told the Moors to try to live close together. Sister M. Lovett L., Past, GG of Illinois said that the Holy Prophet Noble Drew Ali said, "I had to go around my elbow to get to my thumb to get what I wanted established in this government." Sister A. Brown L. of Temple 4 and 25 said that the Holy Prophet Noble Drew Ali said, "I am going to leave the European here, just long enough to teach you how to run a government." Sister M. Tiggs L. of Temple 9, said that the Holy Prophet said, "I am going to repeat myself." The Holy Prophet Mohammed said, "If you dream of me, it is like seeing me for true, because the devil cannot steal my appearance. So if one dreams of seeing the Holy Prophet Noble Drew Ali, take heed to what you see and hear in that dream." In the late 1920s, when there were thousands of Moors in the Moorish Science Temple of America, the Holy Prophet told the Moors the membership is going to dwindle down to a handful, but keep the doors open, and I will drive the Asiatics in. The Holy Prophet said, "When I drive the Asiatics in, it's going to take 10 secretaries, just to write the names down." Sister A. Brown L. of Temple 4 and 25 said that the Prophet told the Moors, "Watch the newspapers and listen to the radio, I am going to make the European tell the truth." Bro B. Jones L., Past, Assistant GS of Temple 43 heard the Holy Prophet said, "Children, one day, you are going to love me." The Holy Prophet told the Moors, "I am due in the east right now. I am going to have to go and straighten out the east, and then I will end up in the west. This, the west, will be the easiest. You will be able to be down and sleep, and wake up in peace. This will be, just a breakfast fight. By the time you eat breakfast, it will all be over with. The Holy Prophet said. One day, bombs are going to fall so that they won't miss a spot as wide as my shoe. He said that you are going to need a basement to hide in. The Holy Prophet asked the Moors, how many of you can do something? He was inquiring as to how many of them could work magic, etc. Some of the Moors stood up. The Prophet pointed his finger at them, and said, I am going to kill you all. When a prophet speaks, that is a message from Allah. The Holy Prophet Muhammad said, the sorcerer will not enter paradise. The Holy Prophet Noble Drew Ali said, don't worry about how you are going to be saved. It will be done in a conflict that cannot be told in words. The Holy Prophet told the Moors, I brought you something that you can shout about. The Holy Prophet told the Moors, don't endanger your life with a fool. Bro E. Thomas L. of Temple 4 and 43 said that the Holy Prophet said, one day, 50-pound hailstones are going to fall. The Holy Prophet said, if my principles are carried out, the principles of love, truth, peace, freedom, and justice, the United States will be the richest and most prosperous country on the earth. If not, the worst is yet to come. The Holy Prophet told the Moors, the times that have been, won't be no more. The Holy Prophet let the Moors know that he was Jesus. He said, those that were with me 2,000 years ago, are with me today, and those that were against me 2,000 years ago, are against me today. Prophet Noble Drew Ali told the Moors, Moors, be yourself. The Holy Prophet said, Moors, study yourself. The Holy Prophet Noble Drew Ali said, Allah alone is perfect. The Holy Prophet Noble Drew Ali said, Allah alone guides the destiny of the Moorish Science Temple of America. The Holy Prophet told the Moors that the Europeans were not going to give up until he looked death in the face. The Holy Prophet Noble Drew Ali told the Moors, children, when you get on top, treat him nice. When the Moors get on top they are told that we must treat the European nice. The Holy Prophet told the Moors to get a good European education, and I can use you. Bro W. Davis L., Past, GG of Michigan said that the Holy Prophet said, don't even carry a pocket knife. Bro J. Brown L. of Temple 25 said that the Holy Prophet said, one day, people are going to be so hungry that the only way that you will be able to turn them away, will be at the point of a gun. Sister A. Brown L. of Temple 4 and 25 said that the Holy Prophet told the Moors, take a good look at me, so that you will know me when you see me. She also said that the Holy Prophet said, when you see me don't speak to me unless I speak to you first. It is wise to do this, and obey the Holy Prophet, because sometime when you see him, he will be in a body of soul and others may not see him. If so, it will appear as if you are talking to yourself or to someone that is not there. Moors that were in the temple during the lifetime of the Holy Prophet Noble Drew Ali said that when the Holy Prophet came to town, you would have to go to the temple early to get a seat, and you could not get a seat in the front row because the foreign Muslims would be sitting in the front row to see and hear the Holy Prophet. Sister A. Brown L. of Temple 4 and 25 said that the Holy Prophet said in the 1920s, some of my best Moors are still in the church. Sister A. Brown L. of Temple 4 and 25 said that the Holy Prophet told the Moors that the climate was going to change. The cold weather will be in the south, and the warm weather will be in the north. Sister M. Tiggs L. of Temple 9 said that the Holy Prophet said, one day, you are going to smell the Europeans before you see them, in boxcars, going back to Europe. The Holy Prophet said, if you steal my money, it's going to burn up in your packet. The Holy Prophet told the Moors that one day, there are going to be so few people, that when you see an old Moor, you will run up to him, and kiss him all on top of his head. The Holy Prophet told the Moors that there will be so few men, that a child will go to the store, and return home, and tell his mother, "Mother, I saw a man." Sister M. Howell of Temple 19 said that the Holy Prophet pointed his finger, and said, "My sheep know the sound of my voice, a stranger will not follow." Sister M. Howell of Temple 19 said that the Holy Prophet told the Moors, "I brought you your nationality, your religion, and title to your vast estate. What do you want me to do, kill you?" The Holy Prophet had done everything for us except kill us. Sister M. Howell said that the Holy Prophet told the Moors, "I am going to burn up sin, both root and branch." Sister M. Howell said that the Holy Prophet said, "You can walk down the street by yourself now, but one day, you won't be able to do that." Bro E. Thomas L. of Temple 43 said the Holy Prophet said, "Money will be burnt in the streets, and we won't be able to buy much, and when I put my spirit in the streets, you won't be able to sell your car for 25 cents. Bro E. Thomas said that the Holy Prophet said, "They will seek peace, but none shall be found." Bro E. Thomas L. said that the Holy Prophet said, "All nations will turn against the United States, one day." The Holy Prophet said, "One day, the United States will not be able to do any business, unless they do it through the Asiatics." During the time of the Holy Prophet, one of the sisters in Chicago, Illinois was living loosely, and going in the alley to so act with her turban on. The Holy Prophet told the Moors, "Stay out of the alley with your turbans on." Sister M. Lovett L. Past, GG of Illinois said that the Holy Prophet said, "My remedies will cure you of anything that you weren't born with." J. Blakely Bay told the Moors that the Holy Prophet said, "If you are not careful, your own brothers will try to put you in slavery." Bro J. Bulkley Bay told the Moors that the Holy Prophet said, "If you don't leave here right with me this time, you won't make it back here in human form." Sister A. Brown L. of Temple 4 and 25 said that the Holy Prophet said, "One day, some of you Moors are going to be walking around with skippers, those are maggots, falling out of you, praying to die, and won't be able to die." Sister A. Brown L. said that the Holy Prophet said, "Moors look your best." The Holy Prophet said, "Imitate I, the Prophet." And he said, "Moorish leaders, live a life of love, so that you will be loved as I the Prophet is loved." Sister M. Tiggs L. said that the Holy Prophet said that at the end of time, those that will be in the apparatus will be able to look down on earth, see people that you know, fleeing for their life. The Holy Prophet told the Moors that they sleep too much. Sister M. Peyton Bay, GNT, Emeritus, said that the Holy Prophet said, "You are from Missouri, I have got to show you." The Holy Prophet told the Moors, "You are going to be saved in a conflict that cannot be told in words." Sister A. Brown L. of Temple 4 and 25 said that the Holy Prophet said, "Don't throw away your Bibles, because I am going to use them to condemn the government." The Holy Prophet said, "This is the uniting of Asia. This Moorish Science Temple of America is going to unite the whole of Asia." Sister A. Brown L. of Temple 4 and 25 said the Holy Prophet said, "Your nationality card is going to change on you in your pocket." The Holy Prophet said, "I am not going to wake up all the Asiatics at once, because they may tear up something." The Holy Prophet said, "If my own mother is not right, I am not going to let her get by. In the day of the judgment, every prophet is going to claim their own. We need to be right so that the Holy Prophet Noble Drew Ali will claim us, because he is the prophet that is over us in this era of time." The Holy Prophet said, "Pray that you don't have to make your flight in the winter time. We should pray that we do not have to make our flight from destruction at the end of time in the winter time. The destruction is going to be bad enough without the added problem of ice and snow to make the situation more difficult." The Holy Prophet said, "Woe upon the one that scatters my flock." The Holy Prophet said, "Woe upon the man that calls himself a Jew." The Holy Prophet said, "One day you will see a $20 bill in the street, and would not bend over to pick it up." Sister M. Tiggs L. of Temple 9 said that the Holy Prophet said, "Cats are evil spirits, and if you knew what a black cat was, you would not want one around." Sister M. Tiggs L. of Temple 9 said that the Holy Prophet said, "Don't keep dogs in your house, because if you inhale one of its hairs, it could cut your throat." Sister M. Tiggs L. of Temple 9 said the Holy Prophet said, "You say that you want some pure meat to eat. No one is going to kill a camel for you to eat over here, that is in the United States of America. No one is going to kill a camel for you to eat." Sister M. Tiggs L. of Temple 9 said that the Holy Prophet said, "The Moor's watchdog is not a dog, but an elephant." Timothy Drew II, better known as Noble Drew Ali, January 8, 1886 to July 20, 1929, was an American who founded the Moorish Science Temple of America. Considered a prophet by his followers, in 1913 he founded the Canaanite Temple in Newark, New Jersey, before relocating to Chicago, where he gained a following of thousands of converts too. Following the murder of a rival Moorish Science Temple leader, Drew Ali was arrested, but never charged, and sent to jail. He died in 1929 shortly after being released. Early life. Several details of Drew Ali's early life are uncertain, as true information became mixed with that of legend by his devout followers. 3. He is believed to have been born Timothy Drew, on January 8, 1886, in North Carolina. 2, 4, 5, 6 sources differ as to his background and upbringing. One reports he was the orphaned son of 2 former slaves born in a Cherokee tribe. 6, 7, while another describes him as the son of John A. Drew Quitman, military and political leader of the Cherokee, Kahari Nation, and Eliza Turner Quitman, full-blooded Washita Unica mother. 5, 8. One version of his life, common among members of the Moorish Science Temple, holds that Drew was raised by an abusive aunt, who once threw him into a furnace. 3. This version holds that he left home at 16 and joined a band of Romani people who took him overseas to Egypt and the Middle East. 3, 5. Drew Ali also reportedly worked as a circus magician, or a merchant seaman, before purportedly traveling to Egypt. 6. He never received a formal education, but at some point came into contact with Eastern philosophy. 6. In 2014, a completely different understanding of Drew Ali's early life was presented with the publication of an article in the online Journal of Race, Ethnicity and Religion. 9. The article presented newly compiled evidence, including census records, newspaper ads, newspaper articles, a World War I draft card, and street directory records, to link Noble Drew Ali to one Thomas Drew, who was born on the same date as Timothy Drew but originated from Virginia instead. Religious formation. Drew Ali reported that during his travels in Egypt, he met a high priest of Egyptian magic. In one version of Drew Ali's biography, the leader saw him as a reincarnation of the founder. 5. In others, he claims that the priest considered him a reincarnation of Jesus, the Buddha, Muhammad, and other religious prophets. 5. According to the biography, the high priest trained Ali in mysticism and gave him a lost section of the Quran. 5. This text came to be known as the Holy Quran of the Moorish Science Temple of America, not to be confused with the Islamic Quran. It is also known as the Circle 7 Quran because of its cover, which features a red 7 surrounded by a blue circle. The first 19 chapters are from the Aquarian Gospel of Jesus the Christ, published in 1908 by esoteric Ohio preacher Levi Dowling. In the Aquarian Gospel, Dowling described Jesus's supposed travels in India, Egypt, and Palestine during the years of his life, which are not accounted for by the New Testament. Chapters 20 through 45 are borrowed from the Rosicrucian work, Unto Thee I Grant, with minor changes in style and wording. They are instructions on how to live, and the education and duties of adherents. 10. Drew Ali wrote the last 4 chapters of the Circle 7 Quran himself. In these he wrote, The fallen sons and daughters of the Asiatic nation of North America need to learn to love instead of hate, and to know of their higher self and lower self. This is the uniting of the Holy Quran of Mecca for teaching and instructing all Moorish Americans, etc. The key of civilization was and is in the hands of the Asiatic nations. The Moorish, who were the ancient Moabites, and the founders of the holy city of Mecca. Drew Ali used this material to claim Jesus and his followers were Asiatic. Asiatic was the term Drew Ali used for all dark or olive-colored people. He labeled whites as European, although he labeled whites who became a part of the MSTA as Persians or Celts. 11 He suggested that all Asiatics should be allied. 12. Drew Ali believed that African Americans were all Moors, who he claimed were descended from the ancient Moabites, describing them as belonging to Northwest Africa as opposed to Moab as the name suggests. 13 He claimed that Islam and its teachings are more beneficial to their earthly salvation, and that their true nature had been withheld from them. 5 Male members of the temple wear a fez or turban as head covering, women wear a turban. 14. As Drew Ali began urging the Moorish Americans to become better citizens, he made speeches like, A Divine Warning by the Prophet for the Nations, in which he urged them to reject derogatory labels, such as black, colored, and Negro. 5 He urged Americans of all races to reject hate and embrace love. He believed that Chicago would become a second Mecca. Drew Ali crafted Moorish science ideology from a variety of sources, a network of alternative spiritualities that focused on the power of the individual to bring about personal transformation through mystical knowledge of the divine within. 12 In the interwar period in Chicago and other major cities, he used these concepts to preach Moorish pride. His approach appealed to thousands of African Americans who had left severely oppressive conditions in the South through the Great Migration and faced struggles adapting in new urban environments. 12. Thank you and be well.